Hello and welcome to the Unofficial Maritime Wrestling Podcast. Everybody's here today. Myself, the Maritime Warrior, along with the Big Boss.
What's going on, folks?
The Magic Man.
Hello.
And Mark, the Bad Handshaker, Mark.
What's up?
How do you shake hands? You playing Thumb Wars?
Like a Viking, apparently.
Like a Viking, yeah.
We
all know about dressing up like Vikings.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Terrible times, terrible times.
I don't want to be a critic about dressing up as a Viking, so we'll move on.
There you go.
So sorry, Olafur Hansen.
I like Olafur Hansen. I actually talked to him for the first time this week, and we'll get to that. Anything to add before we jump into this, boys? How was your week?
Busy, and it's only Tuesday.
There you go. Corey?
I always confuse Olafur Hansen and Oni Bjornsson, and they don't look anything alike.
Didn't they team up together?
Oh, yeah, they did. But,
Scorched Earth.
Scorched Earth, yeah.
I don't know which is which sometimes, so I'll never walk up and introduce myself. I'll be like, I'll walk up to Oni Bjornsson and get it wrong, and he'll kill me.
Here's how to make that easy. Just touch your head and say, Oni. And if you touch your head and you see Olafur, and you're like, oh, no, doesn't match. That's Olafur Hansen. He has hair.
Maybe just don't address them by name. Just say hi or hello or hey, and just leave the name out of it.
Touch his head. Touch his head. I want to see Corey walk up to them and just touch their head.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that would go over like a fart in church.
Rather not.
Would it ever?
All right, let's get this show started. Going to start off with UCW. Big thank you to New Scott for sending us the results. He is a hero in the Maritimes for giving us the results every single time there's a UCW or Pro Wrestling Unleashed show. So big shout out to New Scott. If you've never seen New Scott's channel, geez, what are you waiting for? A shit ton of maritime history on his channel. Just go subscribe.
Come on that subject, actually, talking about New Scott, congratulations on selling out in 4 minutes?
4 minutes. Pro Wrestling Unleashed.
Love it.
That's insane. I've never ever seen anything like that.
Yeah.
That's how good Pro Wrestling Unleashed is. So we got to make it out one day.
Yeah, speaking of New Scott, he also just posted today that he is redoing some of his playlists on YouTube. So he's got a brand new Bobby Roode playlist as of today. Mm-hmm. So
love that.
Go check it out.
That's right. So let's get into the UCW show. Dawson James, he beat Anthony Deuce Harlem. Lincoln Steen beat Max Power by DQ. Ronnie Payne beat Sierra Stone. For the Atlantic Canadian title, Dayton Cameron. Almost said Dalton Castle for some reason. Dayton Cameron beats Rudy Lockhart to win the championship, his first singles title. We'll get into that in a second. The tag team titles were on the line. The Hollywood Heathens, they beat Robbie McAllister and Jonathan Cross.
Highland Cross.
What's that?
Highland Cross.
Highland Cross. And for the UCW heavyweight title, Chip Chambers versus Joey White. Anybody else want to take over? I've been on the road all day. I can't even talk anymore. Joey White goes to a no contest. Jeez. It shows you waking up at 7 in the morning and being gone from 7 to 7, what it'll do.
Oh, my word.
All right, let's talk about the Atlantic Canadian title. A friend of mine, Amanda, was at the show, and she was massively disappointed. Her favorite wrestler is Rudy Lockhart. This is something that I didn't see coming, but it is a welcome change. This could be the Edge and Christian feud. This could be the Marty and Shawn feud of the Maritimes. They battled for the North Pro title. Rudy won that match. Dayton Cameron's the Atlantic Canadian champion. Thoughts on this?
I think it's fantastic to see him come back after his hiatus and get right back into it again like he hasn't missed a beat. and also coming back and creating, a feud with Rudy just made sense because of his history with him, the tag team, and everything before he left. So I think this is fantastic. It's great for UCW to have a new champion. Rudy's held that title for a little while, so
over a year.
Yeah, so it's something new, something different, new direction. Gives Rudy something to chase at this point. So
yeah, I mean, Rudy can move up, and I argue that Dayton Cameron looks better than he ever did.
Oh, 100%.
He looks like I remember Dayton Cameron as the Rad, as part of that tag team. Now I see him as his own man. He's got a new look. He looks in fantastic shape, and this must be a confidence booster right there.
Oh, because for sure.
It's the secondary belt of UCW. UCW is a pretty big promotion in the Maritimes. Yeah, Mark, what do you think about this?
I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of think it's quick, but sometimes you got to take some risks in order for it to pay off, right? So I think that's the direction they wanted to take. Just because we hadn't seen him in so long, I feel like obviously it happens sometimes where there's new people coming around, they don't quite know him. Also kind of to give him time to build some steam. I don't know, is this only his second match or third match since coming back-ish?
Yeah, second or third.
Second or third, but I mean, the story kind of writes itself. You know what I mean? If somebody else would have been champion, I don't think he'd have won the title. But since it's against Rudy, I think the story writes itself. So I think there's that. That was the opportunity there for that.
It has everything to do with Rudy.
Yeah.
What was the finish by any chance?
I haven't seen the matches. The matches haven't been uploaded yet. So,
okay.
Corey, what do you think of this?
I think it's definitely quick. He just came back, and I don't know. I just wasn't expecting it for sure. I think Rudy's proven that he can carry a belt, so feels a little fast for me.
Interesting. The tag team titles: Hollywood Heathens against what'd you call them?
Highland Cross.
Highland Cross. I feel like this tag team, like Hollywood Heathens, were not losing the tag team belts. They're going to be champions for maybe the next couple of years. Like, they're that good with the belts.
They are. It all depends on who's coming up behind.
Yeah. I feel like Robbie McAllister and Jonathan Cross, this is almost a feud in the making. One's going to turn heel, and that's going to be like a big program, potentially for a title. Because doesn't Jonathan Cross still have the briefcase?
Yes, I do believe he still does have the briefcase, so
it'll be interesting.
Yeah, there might be some friction there at some point. So yeah, it'll be fun to watch and fun to see how it plays out.
The UCW heavyweight title. I want to get into this for a second. Chip Chambers versus Joey White.
Joey Witt,
yeah. It's interesting to see some wrestlers sometimes. Like in the Maritimes, most of the times, a wrestler will get over organically. All of a sudden, you're getting over, and boom, you're winning belts. It's rare that you have someone that's a chosen one. Like, I think in the Peninsula, Dominic Warrior's that guy. Like, he's their future ace there. I think for Kaizen, it was Joey White. And I think Joey White, in a year from now, is right up there with Rudy Lockhart and Hollywood Cole and all the big main event guys. Him going to a no contest with Chip, could this be leading, like, it'll clearly lead to a rematch where, it'll be a stipulation match. Is there a chance that Joey White wins the UCW heavyweight title?
I don't think so. Not now.
Not yet?
Not yet. I think at some point he might hold the Atlantic Canadian title first. And then move his way up to heavyweight, but no, I don't think that he takes it anytime soon. I mean, if anybody's going to take that title off of Chip, I think it's going to be Jonathan Cross. So,
Corey?
I probably agree that it's going to be a Jonathan Cross win there. It's hard, man. It's also like we need to get to a UCW show one of these months.
Absolutely.
That's just something that I'm feeling like you can see the quality improving slowly here, and I don't know. UCW is just piquing my interest a bit more.
Mark, your thoughts on this?
Honestly, I kind of want to go back to a comment that I said. I think it might have been like on not the last show, but the one before, where there was a UCW show, and I was like, "There's so." And I think we were talking about Jonathan Cross and his briefcase, like where he was going to go with that, how the picture would look, once he's cashed in, right? And my comment about that was that UCW has such a heavy mid card where I can see them investing in Joey White to get in the big picture. Now you have Rudy. Then you're going to have, you still have Chip. You still have a potential of Hollywood Cole, even if he does hold the tag titles. I mean, it's been done before, obviously. But I think
don't count out Ethan Knight. Ethan Knight's a former heavyweight champion there, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean, you got guys like JP as well, right? So
Yeah. But I think, like, right now what happens is that a lot of them are in, like, that tag team picture. And some way, somehow, they need to make either both work or one or the other, basically. So, like Joey White being in NWO, it's a bit of the same, but I could see that much more easily being a thing while still being a champion.
I kind of feel like the NWO storyline is coming to an end.
It might.
I think Dawson and Joey just they're on their way to bigger and better things.
Yeah, I don't think they need the stable to prop them up anymore.
Yeah.
No.
They don't, you know what I mean? They don't need the experience of guys like Max Power and Dylan Davis to help bring them up to that next level. They're there at this point, so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to continue the NWO, I'd bring Dylan Davis back in to team with Max Power because they started in the Maritimes as a tag team.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So it's a nice callback there. It's something to do. And like you've got guys like Max Power's been in the Maritimes for a long time. Dylan Davis, same thing. Like having the tag titles on them or at least having them chase the Hollywood Heathens makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, and I mean, there's other guys, like, we don't talk about it often here, but, I mean, Newfoundland has a pretty big wrestling scene as well, so they've got a really nice handful of guys there, too. So, I mean, even if you brought one of them guys over, like a Jeremiah Javen or Brandon Hines or whatever, and make them part of NWO as well, even if he doesn't wrestle on a regular basis, if he's part of that part faction,
of it, and they can come in every once in a while.
Exactly, right? It helps pull the storylines, right? So,
all right. So that was UCW. Anything else before we move on?
Nada.
Looking forward to what they're going to do. That's for sure. I mean, to make that top end of their card look so much better. I mean, they're already heading in the right direction. So
absolutely
love it.
I it piqued my interest, just the Dayton Cameron title change.
Yeah, I
didn't see it coming, and it works.
It's the spring, you know what I mean? There's lots of wrestling left.
Absolutely. Speaking of lots of wrestling, we got some real action wrestling to talk about. On the VIP, Ricky Mortis beat Starchild. On the main card, Alex Robbins beat FKA. Evan Gibbons and Dawson James beat Deuce and Chizenko. Ronnie Payne beat Sierra Stone. For the AIWF Canadian Heavyweight title, Wesley Pipes beat Dries Durning. And Dick Durning beat Joey White and Rudy Lockhart. The AIWF Canadian title match and the triple threat match. Winners of those would advance to the finals, basically, to crown No?
It's not a final, so it's they were qualifying matches. They advance,
same thing.
Right, but there's another show coming in, I believe it's June or June 6th. There's another show coming up. There's going to be more qualifying matches at that show. And then all of the winners are going to go in August and fight and crown a brand new Winged Osprey Championship title.
Winged Osprey?
The Winged Osprey Championship title.
I did see the belt was there. So FKA actually uploaded a couple of matches, and the belt was right by the entrance. It looks like a fantastic belt.
Yeah, so
I didn't get a good look.
Yeah, brand new
title. Didn't get a good look, but it looks good.
Yeah, they're calling it the Winged Osprey Championship.
I love that they didn't just go with the Real Action Wrestling heavyweight title. Be different.
Yep.
Be different.
Absolutely.
Guess what, though, Corey?
What?
Now it's tailor made for Will Ospreay to come to the Maritimes and steal that title. Woo!
Let's not. The Maritimes is good. Will Ospreay is not.
Yeah, we don't need
Come
that
fight
here.
me over it. Jesus Christ! I watched AEW this weekend. All these wrestlers will be dead before they hit 50. Jesus Christ! Like, there's an art to wrestling. Not kill your opponent. Jesus, terrible promotion. Terrible promotion. I've done my
Wrestling is
rant.
real.
Wrestling is real. Mark is fake.
Yep.
All right, let's get into a couple of this. Wesley Pipes has been defending that AIWF Canadian Heavyweight title a few times, twice in 2 weeks. So he defended it in IPW versus Ryan Schimmel, and here versus Dries Durning. This isn't the first time Dries is challenging for this title. Dries is another one that's, I think it's a slow burn for Dries. With superstars, with real action. I think this kid is the future. I mean, he's really good.
100%. He's 16 years old.
Yeah, he's got a lot of future to go to.
Yeah,
but when this kid is in his 20s, he's going to rule the Maritimes.
If he's still here.
I certainly hope he is.
I don't know. I'd like to see him on one of the big names out in AEW, NXT or something. I think he has the potential.
See, my problem with that is, and yes, absolutely, you'd make a living there. I don't watch any of those. Like, someone asked me, are you watching WrestleMania this weekend?
You'd have to make an exception.
Someone asked me, are you watching WrestleMania this weekend? I was like, it's this weekend? Are you sure about that? And they're like, pretty sure. It is. See, Mark's on my side.
I got no fucking clue, man. It's a horror. That card is.
Say it was a horror. It's dude.
It could be a horror and horrible. I don't give a shit.
Do you know what? You know what would make it so that I could watch it? More Danhausen.
I'm sure Danhausen will be there.
Corey's eyes just lit up.
Amen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Love
He's gonna have a
Danhausen.
match, dude. It's gonna be against The Miz. I know it.
Oh,
He's had a match against Kit Wilson. He's 1-0.
Right. Cursed him.
Yeah.
Fell right onto his balls.
Yeah. Well, he got a spark cannon right up the ass first, so.
That wasn't a spark cannon. That was a curse.
I did see that.
Wrestling
I
is
love
real.
that
Don't
gimmick.
forget.
Don't be rude. This card had a lot of like Ricky Mortis, Alex Robbins, Evan Gibbons, Dawson James, Chizenko, Ronnie Payne, Dries Durning, Rudy Lockhart, Joey White. This is a future-filled card for real action wrestling.
Hell yeah.
I mean, your first two qualifiers for the new title is Dick and Pipes. Plus, there's more qualifiers coming in June, so you can just imagine like who else is going to be there. I'm going to guess Rudy might become one of the contenders. You're probably maybe Dawson,
and
Mortis,
maybe someone that's not even on this card here would come in. Like, who's the odds on? Like, you have to imagine Pipes and Durning are the odds-on favorites.
I would say at this point. But then again, like you said, who else might come in June?
Do they swerve us?
Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? Does a new hook show
PCO.
up?
Oh, jeez. Corey's wet dream.
PC no. PC no.
But yeah, we got the results from Justin Corkum. Thank you so much for the results, man. We truly appreciate it. can't wait to see what happens in June, and I can't wait to see the big title match in August for sure.
Absolutely. They do have a YouTube channel that they just launched, Real Action Wrestling. Mark, I believe, shared it on the YouTube page. Not YouTube page, Facebook
on the
page.
Facebook group.
Jeez,
Yeah.
I need to go to
Right
bed.
next to Joey Witt.
Wit?
So you win.
Yeah.
Actually, so the match that's been
Joseph
uploaded,
Blow.
I haven't checked since. I haven't checked since, but it was Ricky Mortis against Starchild.
Starchild. I did watch this match. It is as advertised. Two great talents. Ricky Mortis got the win. Starchild's another one that I'm enjoying the character and enjoying everything this guy is doing. I'll leave it at that.
His versatility is unbelievable.
Yeah. Anything else before we switch over to our weekend?
I do actually want to mention as well, like Real Action Wrestling. What I really, really liked about this is that it's like they're a new promotion. I don't look at the name as like something that's existed. It's been way too long. Where like you know what I mean. Like it's like kind of an expansion team, like in the NHL, for example,
The next generation,
where you're
right?
building your team off of what you want. Like you shoot your shot, you hope it sticks. And like honestly, from what I've seen, everything worked out.
Yeah.
Because they are set.
I mean, we had something like that in the BSHL this year, the Fredericton Express.
Yeah.
The Fredericton Express was a team in the 90s. They just brought the name back.
Yeah,
And it's pretty much the same thing. Like this is technically speaking, this is the fourth Real Action Wrestling. After Real Action Wrestling closed down in 2002, 2003, I believe Cinder started a Real Action Wrestling in like 2005. I think he ran a few shows. Then last year we had a Real Action Wrestling.
Same company, just a different direction.
Same company, different direction, but I kind of count it as two different because it's completely different.
Yeah.
Like none of the guys that you saw on the cards last year are on the cards this year. So it's like a complete different company. Same logo. I'm really enjoying what they're doing.
I love the new direction. I can't wait to see where it goes for sure.
I love that they're not calling it just a heavyweight title. Like you're giving character to the belt already.
100%. It's to be different.
Osprey.
It's great to be different. Like there's so many promotions in the Maritimes that you have to stand out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I applaud them for that.
Absolutely.
So, moving on to the first show of the week. Myself and Corey were at the show in Miramichi, the IHW Rumble show. Hunter Sampson, he beat the Mauler James Manning. Chevron and Logan Green, they beat Shano and Julian Young. Chris Charters beat the one Spike Esty. And that match was basically the winner would get not 30, but the last spot in the Rumble, and the loser would get the first spot in the Rumble. So Charters came out last, Esty came out first. And for the honor title, Fantana beat Johnny Fugazi, and the IHW Rumble was won by Hunter Sampson. I can't tell you how jam-packed this place was.
Oh man, it was so crowded. I had to go outside and get some air at one point just because it was a little too much for me. Match of the night was Spike Esty, and
really?
For me for sure. I thought Esty had a solid match with oh god, why can't I think of his name right now?
Charters.
Thanks, man. It's
Chris Hicks.
That's the problem. I'm an old man who wants to call him Chris fucking Hicks. You're lucky I don't call him the Maritime Idol. All right. I've been around for a while, maybe Canadian Idol. Sorry. Listen, I possibly have dementia. We'll carry on. I don't know. I thought this was a solid match, though. They left it on the ring, hard hitting style from Charters. Spike takes that well. Spike's getting better and better. It's just going to be a solid wrestler here. It's almost unfortunate he didn't start a little younger. He'll be the first one to tell you that he's not young. He'll be the first one to tell you that he's started this a little bit later in his life. He pretty much told us that, Corey, straight up after the show, that he wished he would have started this a little younger. I completely agree. Because seeing the way that he's improving, now mind you, he's a young guy. He's got a solid next 10, 15 years ahead of him doing this. But when you look at guys like Dries Durning starting this when they're 15, 16, 17, I mean, that's the way to go, man. But a solid match. This was my complaints with this show. It was too crowded, and it was really hot, and that's where it kind of ends. The crowd's phenomenal in Mirror Machine. Wrestling is real in Mirror Machine, baby.
I agree with you with the match of the night, but I have to add a match too. I absolutely enjoyed Chevron and Logan Green versus Shano and Julian Young.
You're a mark, though. You're a mark for Chevron.
No, well, yeah, aren't you?
You're a Chevron mark.
Aren't you?
I love Chevron. Yeah, but
there
you're
you
a Chevron
go.
mark.
A Chevron mark.
What could you be? You're a Chevrolet.
I'm a Chevrolet. There you go.
I was going to call him a Chevronite.
Oh
no! This match was good,
it was a good match.
Chevron used his finish, the XLT, which is such a unique finisher, and
it's a Chevrolet Silverado XLT.
Yeah, so it's basically a tombstone pile driver, but instead of doing it like the Undertaker, where you're holding him by the waist, you like have your arms around his legs, so his legs are underneath your armpits, and he drives him in. Fantastic finishing move. I always find it very fascinating when you can take a dominant finishing move and basically evolve it into something else. And Chevron and Logan Green, I'm happy for Chevron, really happy. I am a Chevron mark, no doubt about it. But I'm also a Logan Green mark, and Logan's been eating a lot of pinfalls. And Logan is so good at what he does that I think some promoters sometimes don't see the value in Logan Green. Like someone told me, wins and losses don't matter. Yep, your mom doesn't matter. Wins and losses matter. In the eyes of a fan, and which is what we are, fans, like if he loses and loses and loses, the steam starts to simmer down. You need some wins for a heel like that. And it writes itself.
Yeah, I mean, the wins that he gets helps build more heat.
Yeah, but it writes itself too. Like you can have him cheat every match.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he we all know it. He's fantastic on the mic.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I know.
As per the interview where he told you to take a hike, we know what he's like. But that will take you only so far. I mean, there has to be other ways for him to generate heat. And winning by cheating or whatever is another way to help continue his gimmick and his career.
Speaking of that interview, the most successful interview that we've ever done hit over 500,000 views.
Yeah, it's
5,000 views.
I was going to say
5,000 views.
5,000.
5,000. My bad. Listen. Wow. I'm an idiot. I get it.
Well, we know that.
I mean, the thing with Logan is, first of all, he'll tell you when a city sucks. And I respect that about a guy. I respect the guy who will honestly just be like, you know what? This city is the armpits. What are you going to do? He'll also tell you that he burned down a Dixie Lee, unconfirmed. Can't confirm that. Can't deny that. It's a rumor. But honestly, man, I just enjoy watching him. I tend to agree with Corey that I'd love to see him get a push. I also want to say that I want to see the Honor title come off of the faces ASAP. Yesterday. It's such a heel belt. Yeah. Such a heel belt.
100%. I agree.
Here's a question that I have for IHW. Is the stipulation even still a thing? Because they have mentioned nothing about that stipulation. Chevron mentioned it in the interview we did with him. But, if that's still the stipulation, you should have the ring announcer say, don't forget the stipulation for this belt is this.
Yeah.
To hammer it into fans' heads, because Mirror Machine fans don't know about it.
No.
I've said this 1,000 times on this podcast. The secondary belt is the belt that you can be the most creative with, because the world title it's right there. It's the world title or your heavyweight title. Sorry, Dave Boyce. Your top title, it's for your main event guys. Your tag team titles for your tag team guys. Your women's title for your women. The secondary title can be anything you want it to be. It can be specific to one place, i.e. the PEI title can only be defended on PEI soil, which it was in Moncton. The honor title is the perfect example for that. It's a stipulation belt.
That's right.
Use the stipulation. God, I want to see that.
Agreed.
Before we move away from this match, I want to put over Shano for a second.
Yep.
I remember when Shano had his first match, and I thought, this is cool. Someone living out his dream. That's pretty cool. He's going to go back to announcing. Years ago.
Yeah. Like, what year did he have his first match?
2015, maybe.
Yeah,
2014. Yeah. And now, and he was good then. It's like, okay, he's pretty good. And now he's doing this on the regular, and I'm like, oh shit, he got good at it. He got really good at it.
Yeah,
and it's like
really
it's awesome.
And he's a wrestler. He's just one of the wrestlers.
He's just one of the wrestlers now. And
he's not like that radio guy. He just comes out and, there's an IHW guy.
It helped him to be a local celebrity, though.
100%.
So I just and Julian Young, like the crown jewel of maritime wrestling right now. This guy's so good. When he just came up to us and he's like, I look at Julian interviews. Oh, hell yeah. Marked out right there.
Yep.
It was a great
time.
Big time. I just got a few more points to mention here. The pops that Samson and Butter Love got was Ultimate Warrior level pops. The building vibrated when these guys came out. I'm at the point right now where I'm like, okay, Samson is the number one contender for the IHW heavyweight title. He's not going to win it. I don't think that it fits the storyline right now. I think there are 3 guys in that storyline. It's going to revolve around Chip Chambers, around Chris Charters, around Cody Deaner. What if IHW made an IHW Miramichi title? An exclusive title for Miramichi. They are in Miramichi as much as they are in Moncton.
You can only defend the belt if you're in Miramichi or if you're on a broken bridge.
Yep.
It's the only way.
Ford Crown Vic.
No, but it makes sense though, because how
I want to
massive.
see that, because I'd love to see belts change hands in Miramichi,
Yeah.
because those fans are amazing. Man.
Unbelievable.
You cannot. It's a small arena. It probably only fits a couple hundred people. They probably fit in 210 people because they hate me. All right, it's so crowded in there, and it's such a loud venue. As loud as anywhere that I've been in the Maritimes.
Vibrates when they chant. Just a few of the chants.
I wish I would have been able to go and see the show at Miramichi Valley High.
Yeah,
but it was during the playoffs for us, and it happened.
Yeah, just a few of the chants that they did that night, just to show you how fun they are. They chanted 50-50 because the 50-50 was on. They sang "Oh Canada" after Fugazi showed them the entire song. The entire song. All Fantana had to do was stand there with his...
I stood up. I was like, all right, we're here.
All Fantana had to do was put his hand on his chest and sing along. It was fantastic. They chanted maple syrup at Fugazi. Just the random people in the crowd that they knew, they started chanting their name. They got big pops. Like, Miramichi was on fire. Like, you could tell when Kirk O'Bey came out to say, like, we sold out. That show meant a lot to Kirk O'Bey because people forget Miramichi had a territory at one point. NWE, not that long ago, ran Miramichi. And I remember saying there should be a promotion in Miramichi. Corey said, no, it's too small. It'll never work. Well, IHW's there, and it is working. Just wanted to throw that out to say that I was right, Corey. You're wrong.
It works as a secondary city for a major promotion. But putting its own promotion there, I don't know if there's enough to support it. That said, they do deserve their own belt. Yeah. And I love that they don't deserve a B promotion. It's a good city. They're good wrestling fans. They deserve one of the top 2, 3, 4 promotions in the Maritimes going there with some serious names. So
absolutely,
I love how it's working for them.
I mean, for Hunter Sampson and Butter Love,
oh,
it's unreal. Like, I think Samson would, like, if they would do, like, we're fantasy booking here. Like, there's no Miramichi belt coming, to the best of my knowledge, anyway. But, like, you put that belt on Hunter Sampson, and then all of a sudden Logan Green takes that belt. Imagine the heat.
God.
The heat, and by that point in time, Butter Love is ready, and then Butter Love's beats Logan Green for the belt. The pops, man, the pops.
Oh yeah, it's. I guess we'll all have to chip in and buy a belt. I guess.
I mean,
Don't
give them any ideas now. Mike's Bar and Grill, the Miramichi Mike's Bar and Grill Northman Championship.
Not the Northman, just the
you got
Miramichi
just the Miramichi Mike's Bar and Grill.
That was gross, Corey.
Yeah. Why does it have to go to hockey with you? What's wrong with you?
Well, I like hockey.
Bad hockey, fucking.
So
come on, man.
I got recognized at this show, but not for wrestling. This little kid walks up to me, and he goes, "Are you part of the podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "The hockey podcast." I'm like, "Oh, well, yeah." He goes, "I'm a huge Northman fan." I'm like, "Who isn't?" So, have no clue who that kid was, but thank you for... You're not a Northman fan?
No, screw those guys.
Oh, okay. I don't hate them, but, you know.
Yeah, but you have to be biased. You can't be biased because,
I have friends on every single team in this league. It's not fair.
I have no friends on the teams.
You have no friends,
You should have stopped it with "you have no friends."
I did have a conversation with Oliver Henson. It's the first time I ever talked to him.
Bald or hair?
Hair.
Okay, got it.
What a fantastic and really intelligent guy. Like, just
Absolutely.
a wonderful guy to talk with. I was, like, pleasantly surprised. Just a lot of those guys were very welcoming. Yeah.
Let me just say one thing, okay?
Oh, he's going to heal on us.
How does one appreciate the finest things in life and not be intelligent, such as Oliver Hansen? Jesus.
I mean, that's why you don't appreciate the finer things in life.
You'd be surprised.
You're
Boom.
muted, Corey.
I unmuted the boom.
Corey, I see Corey moving his finger saying something, and I'm hearing nothing.
Boom.
Anything else to mention here before we go into the upcoming show?
Cheap hot dogs. They have cheap hot dogs at that show. That's all I got.
Oh, we did make the trip with BT Bobby Man and his son Seth, who I used to babysit when he was a baby, and he's now a foot taller than me. So, yeah,
everybody's a foot taller than you, at least.
No,
You're
it was
6
to be
inches
expected.
shorter than you were back then. So
that's true though. That's probably a shoot right there.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Bad back, bad knees, bad face. Put them all together, you get me.
Yeah.
All right, upcoming shows, Mr. Magic Man himself.
Show. You said it right the first time. Upcoming show. One show coming up. April 18th, this Saturday, Loot Prestige Brawl at Elma Hall 10. They've announced so far they're back at it again. They can never get enough. Chevron versus Spike Esty. Another showdown between these two, so it's going to be another crazy match, I'm sure. Women's singles match, Salem Wilder versus Stormy Hale. Another singles match, Scott Lee Crew versus Matt Strong. I think this is the first time they match up together. I think it's going to be fun to watch them tangle. The NBWA Heavyweight Championship, Rugged Rick Owens is taking on Nick Strong. And the Prestige Championship match, Logan Green is having a rematch with former champion Hunter Sampson. So
Should be a good show.
Yeah. It's been 7 months since LG took the title from Hunter. And 6 months ago, Hunter won the number one contendership match. So he's had 6 months to prepare. So can he take it back? We'll have to wait and see.
I think life's good when you're the big bad LG baby. I'm predicting LG retains.
We'll have to wait and see.
Mark, don't eyeball me like that. Jesus Christ.
Ta-ta, Shirneys.
All right, well, that was pretty much the episode for today. Anything else before we sign out?
Nope, just one show this weekend, 6 shows the following weekend. So lots of wrestling coming up.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Well, that being said, thank you everybody for listening. Thank you for your love and support. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff.
Buy
And
a
we will
shirt.
all buy a shirt.
What are you
What are
wearing,
you
Corey?
doing? A shirt.
What
I
kind
bought
of shirt?
it. It's a black shirt.
What's the logo on it?
Probably the
It's-
Ultimate Warrior. Oh,
There it is. There it is.
There you go. It's the Unofficial Maritime Wrestling logo. Buy the shirt, buy the shirt, buy the shirt. We will see you all in 7 days. Until then, take care, everybody.
insert advertisement.
Thanks for tuning in to the Unofficial Maritime Wrestling Podcast. We drop new episodes every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Atlantic Time, so make sure to join us each week. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram, and also listen to the episodes and interviews on all your favorite podcast platforms, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. And if you want to support us even further, grab one of our t-shirts over at Pro Wrestling Tees. Just scan the QR code to get yours. Until next time, thanks for listening and supporting Maritime Wrestling.